Questions for me. First for
Ang
Direk.
dami
Super quick lang. Direk, why the tandem of Bea and Aga?
Interesting. Why Bea?
Well, that's we'd stay here all afternoon. But to just give you a little bit of why is it really all started with a dream to work with AGA MUHLACH. It's been my dream ever since. The first, and not to date anything here, but the first Filipino film I saw was Hot Shots, okay, which was Aga's film, which was directed by my father.
Ay, correct.
I was like 5-6 years old. I watched it, and so I ever since growing up, I've always had this dream of wanting to work with AGA MUHLACH. And you don't just work with an AGA MUHLACH, you kind of have to earn your right to work with it. And
Nakaiyak naman.
no, but it's seriously, and the friendship that we've had, being family friends, into now a working relationship, and I'm just so happy that it's finally here, the opportunity to work with him. And I'm sure Aga has also a lot to say about this, but when I went to his home, after several attempts, many pitches to Aga, what's great about Aga is if he tells you something, he's very honest about it. And he was very honest about, Paul, I want to work with you, but let's find the right story. So it took me several pitches, and finally, one afternoon, and this is just a long story short, I went to his home, I brought my presentation, I printed it all out. But before anything, I goes, Paul, before you even speak, I want to work with BEA ALONZO. But I brought out my presentation, which I had printed out. I had Bea's photo, and I wanted also to pitch to him that, hey, this is an AGA BEA film. So it's really safe to say that my dream of working with AGA MUHLACH only came true when BEA said yes to the project. So I'm also very thankful to BEA for making my dream come true. And yeah, I'm really thankful also. And it's kind of just really special. All the stars, literally the stars aligned for this project. But yeah, that's just the long story short. I mean, we can talk about it. Because it's magic. We were talking with Aga backstage. Everything that led up to this day, up to next week, was just something you cannot recreate. It was like a first, you know. Yeah.
Thanks, Direk. My second question to Sir Aga. Sir Aga, coming from Direk Paul's story, no? Before he even presented, you said, I want to work with Bea. Why was that?
Well, I was thinking really parang what love story to do, and then since Paul mentioned to me that because the first film he presented to me was different, which I wanted to do also, but we kept on meeting, but it wasn't just working at that time, at that moment. And then he said one day he calls me, I realized, if you remember this body, you tell me, I realized, I saw your strong points, which is really love stories. And sabi ko, takot pa akong gumawa ng love story because that was the last film I did. Puro dati, when I stopped in 2010 or 11, puro love stories ang ginagawa ko. I mean, wala namang masama nun, but kaya lang I stopped ng matagal. And then babalik ako ng another love story. Very critical para sa akin. Meaning, I wanted to make sure that it's the right cast, the right leading lady, and everything right. Not to shortchange my viewers, really. And in the past years that I was not doing anything, I was just living life, a normal life. I was watching now, I would see trailers of this young lady here, of all her films. And I'm like, sa akin mahirap naman sabihin ito, but man, magaling siya talaga. I'm like, kasi pag artista ka, pinapanood mong kapwa-artista mo, parang, alam ko yung ginagawa mo, parang mali yata. Hindi naman mali, parang minamadali mo lang. Ito hindi, naniwala ako sa ginagawa niya. Naniwala ako doon sa trailer. Hindi pelikula pa pinanood ko, a trailer. Naniwala ako sa trailer, naniwala ako sa ginagawa niya. Sabi ko, man, I would love to work with her. Always yan, every time may movie siya nakikita ko yan, I'd love to work with her. Nung sinabi niya Paul na we're gonna do a love story, bisahin ko, my God, Bea. So I had to call her. Ito naman, kwento ko, daldal na ako. Mabilis na to. Mabilis na to. Sinabi ko na to, but when it comes from the heart, when you speak truth, di mo kayang anuin yan. And when I told Paul, I want to work with Bea. Siyempre, feeling ko naman, hindi pa naman siya pumapayag. And then Paul goes, hey, wait, Aga, look at this. Aga Bea nakalagay doon. Oh my God, so sad. It's like, Lord, my God, you are wonderful, really, parang. So I have to call her up. I texted her, and hindi ko nakakuha si Miss Bea Alonzo. Kapal-kapal ko. May I call? Oh, and may kwento siya dyan mamaya. So long story short, usap kami sa phone. That night, Paul was at the house. Bea, I have a project. You should do this. This is really nice. Maganda to. This is our chance to work together. Please, parang ganon. Okay, you know, kuya, tama-tama kakata. Kuya pa yan. Sabi ko parang, siyempre may konting shock factor. Kuya na ako ngayon. Ganon, sabi ko, hindi. Parang ganon. But then, sabi niya, tama-tama kakatapos ng patapos na yung show na ginagawa ko. And then, next year pa yung isang movie ko. So, yun na. And then the rest is history. Then Paul presented the star to Bea but I was medyo sure na kukunin niya ito kasi maganda talaga.
Thank you, Aga. My next question is for both of you actually, Aga and Bea. This is your first time to work together. So how can you describe your chemistry on this film and how did you get to that?
Pwede niyo ba masabi ang chemistry niyo being kayo yung actors or meron na? Or...
Siguro, pag sinabi mong chemistry, parang madali lang.
Okay, so you have something to say to that?
Yeah, parang yung iba kasi, meron kasi, sinasabi kasi nila, when you're an actor, dapat all emotions are supposed to be equal. So kapag masaya ka, kapag malungkot ka, ganun din pag in love, because being in love is a feeling. So dapat inaabot mo yun, di ba? Regardless kung sinong ka-eksena mo. Pero meron talaga mga artista na makaka-eksena mo, tapos ang dali. Yung tipong hindi mo siya i-effort, dadalhin ka niya doon, at ganun si Aga muna. Hindi ka na i-effort. And ang swerte ko kasi, hindi, mas naging madali yung trabaho ko dahil sa kanya. And siguro yun ang tinatawag na chemistry kapag hindi niyo ine-effort.
Yun ang naramdaman niyo doing this film. Kuya, nakikita Kuya.
Okay lang. Yeah. Sa akin, nakita ko parang nininervous si Bea. Lahat naman nervous ko, naiilang sa akin. But then I had to tell her, first shooting day namin, or parang, Bea, sabi ko, totoo yan. Bea, ikaw ang angkla ko dito. Sa'yo ako kakapit dito. Kakapitan kita rito. Meaning, let me, just let me do what I gotta do. Pero nakakapit ako sa'yo. Parang, hayaan mo mahulog ako sa'yo dito, hayaan mo. Hindi ko na sinabi lahat to, pero parang sinabi ko, ikaw ang angkla ko, sa'yo ako kakapit. So parang, tama ako eh. Kung ano yung nakita ko sa kanya noon, nung nakita ko ginagawa niya dito, and you see it live, you become a fan. You know, parang, oh my God, this girl is crazy. Crazy good. Kasi, umangarte ka sa harapan mo, at syempre nangangapa din ako. Parang, ngayon lang ulit ako nag-shoot ng mga pelikula yun. And ito yung Bea Alonzo na sa harapan mo, pag nag-react, pag nag-line ka ng ganito, kasi pag mali ang balik niya sa'yo, mapupunta sa ibang direksyon yung eksena eh. Maiiba eh. Eh meron na akong ramdam, alam ko na kung anong mangyayari dapat. Doon siya pumupunta talaga.
Wow.
So I think that's chemistry right there without really talking about it.
Tsaka alam mo, ang maganda doon, naalala ko yung specific moment na sinabi ko sa'yo, sobrang kinakabahan ko. Hindi yung first ever scene na ginawa namin sa pelikula. Alam mo, sabi niya sa akin, huwag ka mag-alala. Pagkatapos sinabi na, ikaw yung angkal ako dito. Sabi niya, huwag ka mag-alala, ako din kinakabahan. Na minsan kasi, di ba, kapag malaking actor na siya, star siya, hindi mo yung maririnig kasi normally may ego, di ba? Siya wala siya nun. And it made me feel comfortable. Na parang, uy, pareho kami. We're equals. So, mas madali para sa akin.
Thank you. And for my last question,
Gusto kong marinig si Direk Paul sa lahat ng nangyayaring ito.
Yeah.
Nasaan ka doon, Direk? Grabe yung nangyayari. Ngayon mo naririnig ito mga sinasabi ng actors mo.
Yeah, I was just there behind the camera.
I know, we all know that.
Witnessing greatness. You know?
Wow.
No, but you know, I guess for me on my end, at least kind of some of my techniques is just to make the actors as vulnerable, as comfortable as possible, so that they can really become character. You know, because that's, I think, for me, the biggest challenge for them is to create something, you know, and to be something, someone, you know, every single day. And we were shooting in Vancouver. You know, we were shooting in a in a place that was, we didn't really know too much about, right? It was beautiful, the people were really nice, but we were also, working, we were telling a story. But the magic of AGA and BEA was that they were just reacting beautifully off each other. They were just bouncing. It was just like, they were Ali, they were Nick the whole time. And I don't know what they did. I guess that's just why they're there. That's why they're, the AGA MUHLACH, the BEA ALONZO, the best of their generations, the best in Philippine cinema. And to witness that and to be able to capture that, for me as a director, I was just very humbled and blessed to be in that kind of presence. So, and it's a film that, and it's a story I feel that you will all be able to witness next week. And if I also mention, besides AGA and BEA, we had Tita Sandy Andalong also there, who played just a great mother to Ali, and of course we had Edward, and of course Albie. We just had this kind of, we were just all synced, we were all just kind of locked in as one, and our main objective was just to tell a beautiful love story, and I believe, and I stand by it. We have a beautiful film.
Uyak-uyak ako sa kanya. Walang insight.
Oo, kasi may pupuntahan ako. Yung pupuntahan ko walang signal. Tapos biglang nakatanggap ako ng text message galing kay AGA MUHLACH. Sabi niya, "Hi Bea, can I call you?" Ay hindi, sabi mo parang I have a project for us. Can I call you? Sabi ko sa driver ko, sandali, tumigil ka. Tatawag si AGA MUHLACH. Oo, talagang sinagot ko. Tapos tinatry kong ikalma yung sarili ko. Hindi ba, Hi po! Kamusta po kaya agad? Talantas na boses. Hindi kinakabahan. Tapos sinabi niya nga, sobrang excited yung boses niya. Sabi niya, galing dito si Paul, meron kaming project, ganyan, open ka ba to doing a project with me? Ganyan. Sabi ko, hindi niya pa nakatatapos yung sentence. Sabi ko, oo. Sige, gumawa tayo ng pelikula. And then, inintay ko lang. Actually, tinext ko pa si Tony, diba? Sabi ko, meron pa ng project si Paul, ganyan. Tapos excited. Parang the week after that, nag-pitch na si Paul. And then, nag-yes ako agad. Siyempre, paano ka naman tatanggi, diba? Pangarap ko makatrabaho si AGA MUHLACH. Akala ko hindi na ako magkakaroon ng chance. Kasi, nakatrabaho na siya ng ibang mga babae sa generation ko. Like, sina Angelica, Angel, Anne. Tapos akala ko hindi na mangyayari. Pangarap ko siyang makatrabaho until ngayon. Siguro ngayon yung perfect time at siguro ito yung perfect project.
Another question. Nung una meron kang pakuya-kuya sa kanya o kailan na wala yung naging AGA?
Meron pa rin, paminsan-minsan. Hindi ko nga alam kung saan ko ilulugar yung sarili ko talaga. Nahihiya ako eh. Minsan Doc AGA.
Mr. AGA MUHLACH.
Mr. AGA MUHLACH. Mr.
Meron pa
AGA. Hindi ko rin talaga alam eh, nahihiya ako eh.
May pinapatanong lang kay